So I'm going to go a little bit deeper into an opportunity that is through USDA AMS, but it is regionally and state kind of run and implemented, and that's the Delta Regional Food Business Center. So our regional center is actually based out of Mississippi, but Hunger Solutions Institute, in partnership with the Black Belt Food Project, is serving as the state lead for Alabama. And so what that means is that we are here to support you in any applications for these grants, which I'll tell you a little bit more about them in just a second, and to really serve as your key resource and point of contact in trying to navigate this program, and then also just connect you however we can, based on perhaps some other needs that you identify as we go through that process. And so the regional food business centers, there's two different types of support that we'll be offering. The first one is business builder grants. And so these are focused on capacity building for small and medium-sized producers and processors. This grant, so it's through USDA AMS is where this funding is coming from. And so kind of like Angela said, it's pretty much post-harvest until you reach your market is that middle of the supply chain area that these grants can fund. So it can't support production, but then once that food is harvested or animal is slaughtered and you're trying to get it to market, then that's where these grants can come in. And so the business builder grants, we expect them to launch in the spring of next year, hopefully in April. You can apply for up to $100,000 in grant support. And you don't have to apply for all $100,000 all at once. We expect to have multiple rounds, probably 5, of funding. And so the first round will be a little bit smaller, with maximum grants around $35,000. And then after that, we'll move up to that $100,000 range. And so for these grants, if that's something that you're interested in, things to keep in mind. First, like Angela mentioned with some of the other programs, this is a reimbursable grant. And so this is one where you will have to be able to pay that money up front and then get reimbursed through the grant. We are working to establish some gap funding and financing opportunities because we realize that obviously nobody really has $100,000 just laying around. You probably wouldn't be seeking out some of these programs if you did. And so we really want to make sure to make this as accessible as possible, and to really try to make this a program that can be useful for you. Another component of the regional food business centers are technical assistance. And so especially if your business is in some of the earlier stages and maybe you need to complete a feasibility study, you're working on your business plan, or maybe you're trying to identify some sort of training or curriculum that could help you to build your business. We also have funding to support technical assistance, and we have providers who can help with that. Or some of you in the room may be a technical assistance provider, and so if you would like to be on our list of people who can offer support, I would love to talk to you about that later. The technical assistance can also serve as kind of a bridge to those business builder grants. And so if you feel like you're not quite ready to put in a business builder grant, but you would like to be, that technical assistance can be your first step. And we can offer support to help you to put together that application, gather those resources or any plans that you need to have to be prepared to put together a strong application, and then apply in one of those subsequent rounds. And so we're really trying to make this a program that can be useful for as many people as possible. Let's see if I have anything else on my notes. We do not have cost match, so that is one perk. You do not have to match with some of your own money as well. And so yeah, that's a little bit about our program.
Great. Dawn, if